What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to episode number 97 of my Path to Power. And thank you, goodness, it is time to get on and get rid of this team that we've had for far too long. Got 220,740 coins sitting stale in the trade pile currently, which is kind of a silly move and not exactly something that you want to be doing. You always want to have your coins working for you, even at this late stage of FIFA 12. There was some very cool news that came out about FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. Today while I'm doing this commentary, tomorrow while you guys will be watching it, so it was yesterday for all of you guys. Some very cool stuff. I am excited. It looks like EA took a lot of suggestions from the community and built a lot of them into Ultimate Team. So for all of the grief that EA gets, apparently they are listening, which is cool because I don't think many games out there can actually say that. I know COD and stuff, they get down, you can download maps and things of that nature, but the tweaks and stuff again, time and time again, I'm really impressed, and I'm thrilled to see what all will happen with FIFA 13. But all of our cards sell overnight the first time. 641,495 coins is our current coin total in our Path to Power, and I think the most coins that we have had at any given time in this Path to Power. So I go out and I pick up a Marco Reus set in a 4-2-2-2 formation. I asked you guys on Facebook, I said, which formation shall I use? And you guys suggested that I use the 4-1-2-1-2, kicking it a little retro, a little old school Path to Power style, going with the formation that I said was one of the, if not the most balanced formations on Ultimate Team or in FIFA in general to use. I know when I played competitively on Virgin Gaming or played against some of the top guns, they tend to use 4-1-2-1-2s, 4-2-3-1s, 4-2-2-2 formations because that holding mid in front of your back two is always a good thing to have. And as you can see, the team that we're building on here, if you guys are starting to get any ideas as what it might be, I think it's quite a cool hybrid side. I think I've got 5 different leagues in there, maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head at this moment, but that's never an issue. We'll go ahead and get this squad built, and we're going to have a couple coins left over at the end of this to eventually make some upgrades. We're going to go out and we're going to pick up Demba Ba, and there's only one strike partner that can be matched with Demba Ba, and that's going to be the third inform, second inform, I don't know, the 85, Demba Papis Cisse, or Papis Demba Cisse. Both of them Demba in the name, which is very interesting, or a little fun fact, I guess, for some of you guys that maybe didn't know that. The two Senegalese strikers, we end up picking up Pepe here for 4,500 coins. We'll be looking to upgrade to his 88 card because after having used his 88, the 85 just does not compare. He is one of the few, well, not few, but one of a handful of players that has an inform card who is that feels drastically improved and drastically better than their regular card. I know a lot of times, guys, AA9 Skills does a series, is he worth it? And I'll tell you a lot of times, at least for me, I don't think a lot of the players are worth it. A lot of their informs just not worth it at all. Not worth the extra coins in my most humble opinion. Though I will always pay for cards that have positional changes. Like the team of the season, Royce, and the inform Andre Schürrle, who we have playing left mid for us. And we come up against this guy who's got Nilmar and David Villa and Alexis Sanchez up top, and I did not realize that I was going to be in for such a dogfight in this match. Arjen Robben gives us the lead there with a thunderous half volley in the 31st minute to put us ahead on this new side, and Robben tore up Borussia Dortmund in the German Super Cup over the weekend, so I kind of felt inspired to go out and buy him. Really sloppy defending for me right there. I don't usually do that. Usually I'll only try to lay down in front of the ball if I think he's going to shoot, but he cuts inside with a little fake shot with Mesut Ozil. I believe it was the team of the season, Ozil. I might be wrong, but he's free again here with Alexis Sanchez just a few minutes later, who slots it in nicely with his left foot. And at this point, I was like, you've got to be joking me. And then he did this celebration. Pause. Deep breath. Do not rage. But let's bring the fury here in the second half, and we're getting it started. Marco Reus bringing it forward for us here. Some nice work eventually. Fake shot backwards, change of direction, cruise to Ba, dummies it, and bullies on by his defender for an easy little finesse shot. The dummy move is a very powerful move on this game, especially when you are using big, fast, strong strikers, similar to Ba and Cisse. I felt like going with the class, I guess, looking forward to the new BPL season starting, I felt like going with two of the, I guess not maybe surprise performers, but two of the players that did extremely well last year that maybe-ish came out of nowhere, more than some of the other guys like Rooney and Van Persie. And to me, they're classic BPL strikers. They're big, fast, strong, quality finishing, good movements. So I wanted to give them a shot, give them a go, and I figured, hey, they'd be a fun little partnership to link up here, and we haven't used either of them. Mind you, the only thing that I don't like about this team is our front three, including Royce, Ba, and Cisse. They all only have 3-star skills, which is an absolute mess and a bit of a bummer. But we get one back. 95th minute, we're on into extra time in this one, and he gets another one back right here. This is what I was talking about in terms of a dogfight. I was grinding my teeth. I could not believe it. He brought on Nilmar, or he had Nilmar on, and the pace, it went right to him. The pace was too much for my center backs from time to time, but we switch to the 3-4-2-1 formation. We're going to put Fabio Contrao at our left mid spot, move Robin up to right forward, Papis Cisse in at left forward, Marco Reus as our striker. And we're going to bring on a substitute for Demba Ba, taking him off the pitch right here. But Marco Reus lays it to Tony Cruz. Little chip pass to Arjen Robben, and he nods it home in the 120th of the minute. Give me some of that. Nothing to complain about. Stealing this victory. Well, was it steal? It didn't feel like stealing. I was dominating this game, especially in the first 30 minutes before Robben scored. I was going for, those nice goals that everybody likes to see in the videos. But hey, I can be a bit of a, I'm not going to use the S word, but a bit of a competitive player. And if you guys are wondering what I consider to be the S word, that's one of those naughty, naughty words that I just hate hearing when it comes to Ultimate Team. And that word is sweaty. I hate that word. Referring to players on Ultimate Team, I understand the concept essentially comes from somebody, they're palm sweating because they're trying so hard. But is it wrong to want to win? Is it wrong to want to play your game? Is it wrong to want to pass it about? And is that really trying hard? Making the other team do the work or having the ball work for you? That is something to ponder over. That is something to think about. Bit of a conundrum there, if you ask me, because when I was young, the coach would say, all right, my trainer, he was from Scotland, he'd kick the ball and he'd say, anybody feel like they can outrun this? And it was like, all right, no, nobody can outrun this. Then make the ball work for you. And it seems to me that it might be sweatier if you're trying to do tons of skills over and over and over again, getting your hands a true workout, or at least your thumbs a full-on workout. So that's the conundrum. That's the discussion that I'll need some feedback on from you guys right there. But Marco Reus puts us back in the lead there in the 19th minute, gives us a 2-1 lead, and this guy just decides, screw it, I'm done. Loses the ball right there, and I believe at this point he's probably going to have enough. Well, we get it forward a little bit, but he pauses it and he's had enough. I was dominating the game. Anyways, guys, that is all for this episode of Pat's Power. If you did enjoy, a like is always greatly appreciated. If my videos are not showing up in your sub box, or if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button, or unsubscribe, resubscribe to me if they're not appearing in your sub box. YouTube sub boxes have just been screwing me over, so I do appreciate all your support. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.